goodness, I just feel so dainty behind this giant singing bowl. My God. Ah. Hey, girl. Oh, baby. Doesn't it just sound so lovely? My beautiful Aries, how are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca and I'm going to be doing your weekly general reading. We're just going to be deep diving into the energies of what we can kind of expect for the coming week for you and all of that. I also do your weekly love reading as well for your Zodiac sign, which I'll put a link to your latest one over here for you to check out should you be interested. But when it comes to any of my readings, I always ask anyone to rely on your intuition because put it in perspective. I'm just a man reading some tarot cards to you. I almost just called you tarot cards, Aries. You know your situation better than I ever possibly could. I'm just here to relay the message to you and present to you the puzzle pieces, and it's up to you to put the puzzle pieces together fitting for your life, right? So if you do find some cards that resonate with you, I would love to hear about it in the comments below, right? Let me know which card gives you an aha moment should you get one, and let me know how it pertains to you in your life if you would like to share that with me, because I do love hearing from you guys. Also, if you do enjoy this reading and my style of reading, I would love for you to give me a like and subscribe because it does help out my channel a lot, and I'm always super appreciative when you guys take the time to do that for me. But let's just get into this reading now, Aries. Your first row, we have the 8 of Water, the 5 of Fire, and the Awakening card, Archangel Gabriel, number 12, equaling to 3. Write that down. Sagittarius. Why am I trying to call you Sagittarius? Aries, my goodness. No excuses for that. All right, so let's break this down before I pull any clarifiers for you, Aries. 8 of Water, you're in the process of moving on from something. You're trying to go to bigger and grander waters. I feel like you're in this process where it's just like, okay, like, I feel like for some of you guys, you're just like in this situation where it's just like you're wanting more. You're wanting more. Page of Cups, like you're wanting more fulfillment. I don't feel like you're doing anything necessarily wrong, Aries. It just feels like that's like your energy right now. You're just like trying to like self-reflect and be like, okay, what is it that I can do or improve on to get myself in a better position of where I want to see myself, right? 5 of Fire comes in talking about competing goals, bothersome details, and conflict with others. Now, I don't know if this is related to your 8 of Water energy. We'll pull some clarifiers on this later, extra clarifiers for this. This is related to your 10 of Cups, right? So maybe there's some conflict in the workplace. Maybe there is competing goals. Maybe there's a little bit of jealousy going on here. Again, we'll deep dive into it, but I do feel like with the 10 of Pentacles there, it is related to some type of foundational energy for you, right? That's what Pentacles energy represents. And then with this Awakening card, this is like a process of like, which makes sense, like through this self-reflective process that you're going through, Aries, there is like this level of where it's like, because you're self-reflecting, because you are in this process of figuring out how you need to improve yourself, where it is that you need to maneuver, like you just learn more about yourself. And it's because you learn more about yourself, this 9 of Pentacles comes through. Come on, Aries, you know what you're doing, you know what's up. You're just in this like developmental phase. You're in this phase of just like trying to figure out like what's the wording that I want to say? You're trying to like figure out like where like the specific issue it like narrow it down. That's the word, I guess. It's really not the word I want to use, but it's the only one that's coming to mind. You're trying to narrow down like where you could like that perceived problem, perhaps, Aries, right? So 9 of Wands comes in as the clarifier again for the 8 of Water and the Page of Cups. So this is initially telling me where it's just like you're, with this new phase that we're going through, Aries, I say we as in I'm part of this process with you. I guess I kind of am, right? What's up, Aries? Through this new, because you're trying to move on, you're trying to self-improve, you're trying to start something new, and this could be pertaining to a person as well. I'm speaking in terms of just work, just because I'm seeing these pentacle energies, but like, again, you know your situation. But I feel like you're just trying to feel a little bit more empowered in the situation. And then the 7 of Wands, this card came into the reverse, but I feel like it could be either way for you, Aries. Darius, this is like the card of like taking a leadership role, setting the example. So maybe there's like this issue of where it's like, if this is like in terms of the workplace, right? Because we talked about that 5 of Fire and 10 of Pentacles, like because it's like the workplace, maybe there's just something going on that, I don't know. I feel as if this is like an energy of letting me think. This is letting me feel as if someone's feeling pressure. Like, Aries, are you feeling like pressure because of other people, right? I'm not going to deep dive further into that because I feel like then it'll just get personal, right? Let's get into the energies of the 5 of Fire and then 10 of Pentacles. Okay, I mean, this is, yeah, confirming it to me. 6 of Wands with the Tower card. There is some deep diving, self-reflecting going on because of other people in your life right now, Aries, I feel. Because with the 6 of Wands, this is also talking about just like this is all wrapped around like Wands, which is representative of passionate energies, Pentacle energies, which is just the foundational energies. So it's just like, I'm still taking this as like a workplace situation of where it's just, I don't know, it's an interesting energy where just something has to change. Something has to change, something has to either be said, or just an approach needs to change. Because here's the thing, this first pile, Aries, is you self-reflecting. You have to like wrap up this row, but it's like it's going in so deep. There's a level of self-reflecting here that happens where it's just like self-improvement, right? This awakening process happens in your third pile. Pulling some clarifiers for it, we have the 6 of Swords with the Justice card. Like, I feel like this is one of those things of going through some type of healing process, and like maybe it on both sides. Maybe this is like a time for you to share perspective with those in your life that you care about of what's going on with you, right? And overcoming this conflict that the 5 of Fire speaks of. Because I feel like this is all like encompassing. I feel like with the 6 of Swords and this Justice card coming in, this is letting you know that you can't, this is like inevitable to like, this has to come to happenstance. I don't know if that's what I'm trying to say. Like this confrontation, we'll call it confrontation, this energy has to be addressed. You can't walk away from it anymore if you want to go for this happiness in terms of your stable energy, right? Stable energy, your foundational energy, that Pentacle energy. Second row is 3 of Wands, 2 of Cups, and the World card. So 3 of Wands, this is again like through this soul searching, you get empowered through this. Like there's like this entire time, Aries, it's like this extremely passionate energy. Let's pull some clarifiers on this. What happens? 4 of Swords, the Chariot in reverse, and 9 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so there's some pain here. There's some pain in this journey that's going on here with the 3 of Wands. This is like this person's like looking out in the distance and just like causing some sort of pain, something that's triggering them. And this Chariot being in the reverse, right? The Chariot usually represents forward movement. So when it's in the reverse, it's like something makes you pause. Something makes you have a standstill. This 2 of Cups energy, this is in the upright. Let's see what's going on here. Maybe this is what's going on. The clarifiers I pulled for it were the Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the Fool card. All right, so this is like a good connect, like, This is an interesting energy, Aries, because it's like, there's so much chaos, there's so much drama and going on in your life, I feel. Like your world is just so insane right now, I feel. And it's just like, I feel like for anyone else, this would like ruin them, or this would just bring them chaos and just like ruin their relationships. But it's just like, you know, you address and have like these like situations that you address like the conflict in your first row with these people, And then like normally this would be like in terms of like death cards and stuff like that, moving on, completing cycles. But no, like in the row right under it, the pile under it is the Two of Cups, and how with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, this becomes like a very beautiful connection. Like these aces are usually just such a beautiful affirmation of like Wands, again, speaking of passion, and the Pentacles. That's literally been the theme of Wands and Pentacles for you, Aries. Paired with the Fool card, this is like, whether it's career or whether it's love, like you're just able to go into this connection after having that openness. I feel like you need to have some type of open, like real moment with people in your life, Aries. And then that's when you can start thriving. That's when you can start having this Two of Cups paired with the Fool energy, where it's just like the honeymoon phase, whether this is in work or just in terms of what have you. Like this is like, I feel like, because it's interesting. With the World card, I pulled the World card again for you, the Emperor, the Eight of Swords, and then the King of Pentacles. Now this this is letting me know, I feel like this is just like a mental, like the Eight of Swords talks about some type of entrapment. And looking at your last row as well, I feel like this is like this common theme here, where it's just like part of your world is like reliant on finally addressing these Eight of Swords energy, right? Because you have this Emperor, you have the King of Pentacles coming in. Pentacles following you this entire time, Aries. I feel like it's in order for you to claim your power as the Emperor, to work on your foundational energy that's been your focus, whether this is like a specific relationship or work life, you have to address this Eight of Swords. And I feel like that Eight of Swords is related to the conflict with other people. But I feel like the conflict with other people help inspire you and help motivate you, and like at some point like help uplift you with this, right? It's a beautiful reading, Aries. It's very complex. Like this is a lot to unpack, Aries, but it's really interesting to see how this is playing out. Like there's no death cards, there's no finality in anything. It's just like everyone's just being uplifted and being inspired and like growing. Like it's weird. Right? I don't know. Just as a reader, like usually with this type of like setup with the tower, like there's usually, I don't know. I'm done. Let's go into the last row, what it is you need to be working on. You have the Knave of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and then the Seven of Wands. The worst thing you can be doing this week, Aries, is with this Queen of Cups, reclusing yourself, not being open with yourself or with other people, usually. That's more so what it is like opening your heart to other people. You need to be working on not closing yourself off, because I feel like some of you Aries might feel trapped or alone, or you might be isolating yourself. But if you look at this card, this woman is self-isolating. So get out of that energy, right? Open yourself up, because I feel like you'll be surprised by how you would be received by people. Seven of Wands, I feel like this is addressing your fear of being attacked by other people. It's not reality, right? Work on that heart chakra, right? My intro was the heart chakra bowl. Maybe I need to upload a heart chakra video for you all to connect to, Aries. But that's the reading I have for you. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this for you. Again, if you did enjoy this, I would love for you to give me a like and subscribe. But until next time, Aries, I love you so much. Bye.